Welcome to WTHA's award-winning Sportsbeat. Tonight's show is brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. Here are your hosts, Jordan Tracy and Anderly Penwell.
Hey everybody, it is the Sportsbeat edition on the internet. Week 9 of high school football. I'm Jordan Tracy, and surprisingly, he's not Anderly Penwell.
No, I'm not. You put in the prompter what my name is.
Yes.
So I'm glad you did that because I would have forgotten.
You could have.
I'm, of course, Andrew Clay. Week 9 of the season means we do begin to put a bow on the regular season.
Nice and gently, just like they do it at the stores.
Which stores?
The Hallmark and whatnot. Don't they wrap presents for you? I don't know.
Not for me. Anyways, we begin with an ICC matchup between Juniata Valley and Bellwood Antis.
I'm a parent. I wrap my own gifts. Look at me. The Blue Devils are looking to stay undefeated and at top of the conference.
Don't you forget it.
The Hornets are trying to bounce back after a low-scoring loss to Northern Bedford. So let's get to the action.
I love each and every one of y'all tonight, all right? Let's go out. Let's take care of business and get a win. Let's go. Bellwood on 3, 1, 2, 3. Jordan Tracy, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Geyer, I am doing well. Both teams pumped to get this one started. First drive for the Hornets. Lambert Palmer rolls left and finds Jacob Rodkey, or Hot Rod, as Andrew likes to call him.
Hot Rod.
Downfield off to the races, finally down at the 3. Jake Johnson finishes the job a few plays later. Hornets up 7-0. Fast forward, less than 2 minutes left in the half. Palmer again, guess who? A diving Hot Rod. Putting the Hornets in prime scoring position, and it's Johnson again punching it in. Hornets up 14-0. There's something wrong with your transmission. 23 seconds left in the half. The rain, a problem, and causing a fumble for the Blue Devils. And with seconds left, the Hornets take a chance. Palmer going deep and caught by Jake Johnson. Hauls it in and struts in for the score. Pandemonium at Memorial Stadium as the Hornets go into the half with a 20-0 lead, and they get the big win over the Blue Devils. Final score, 26-7.
I'll see what we can do about a soundboard for next season. Northern Bedford at Tussey Mountain on senior night, midway through the first quarter. Northern Bedford's Kanan Brown for 3 yards gives the Panthers the early lead, 7-0. Panthers back in the red zone again, and this time it's Ashton Detterline diving in. Northern Bedford going up 14-0 in the first quarter. Panthers' 30-yard run sets up this final touchdown of the half. Eon Snyder throws it to Brooke Snyder. The Snyder cut. Northern Bedford by 20 at the break. Panthers win 34-7.
Should they continue the Snyderverse? I don't know. Who has opinions on that? Penn Cambria hosting Forest
No one
Hills.
I know.
Rangers up 14-7 at the half. Third quarter, Damon Crowley extending the lead 22-14. It's to 7, excuse me. Ensuing drive for Penn Cambria. Jeremy Berta, he's going to come up with a big-time interception, and he goes down there and puts the Forest Hill back in business. Crawley, he's going to do it again, punching it in for the score. He finished with 4 of them. That extends the Ranger lead 29-7. Forest Hills goes on to win by that score, 29-7.
I think the Snyderverse intervened there for a second.
They did, yeah, a little bit.
It is now time for our game of the week between Hollidaysburg and Tyrone. The Golden Tigers are coming off a win against West Mifflin last week, and Tyrone has now won 2 in a row.
So Coach Franco decided to make a switch at quarterback a few weeks ago, turning to the freshman Ashton Walk, who has really come along quickly, but the experienced Golden Tigers looking to give the freshmen some trouble on their home turf. So let's go to it. Early in the first quarter, Ashton Walk, as we mentioned there, the swing pass to Cortland Rhodes. He breaks 2 tackles, falls in the end zone for the score, 6-0 Golden Eagles. Heading to the second now. The Golden Tigers look to get the offense rolling. Jake McGinnis keeps the play alive, floating this up to Justin Wolf. He goes 44 yards. He's taken down to the 9-yard line. 2 plays later, handoff to Xander Bainey. He plows his way across the goal line for the score, giving Hollidaysburg the 7-6 lead. Hollidaysburg inside the red zone again with 7 minutes to go in the half. McGinnis keeps it on the option. He breaks the tackle. He's going to find the blue and white painted turf to put the Golden Tigers up 14-6. Hollidaysburg blowing the game wide open now as Xander Bainey up the gut, and nobody will catch him. Look at the defenders eating his dust as he finds pay dirt. It's 21-6 now. The Golden Tigers ran all over the field in this one as McGinnis scores on the QB keeper. And Hollidaysburg blowing out Tyrone 44-21. How about we get risky tonight? Risky Biz. What do you have for us this week?
Hollidaysburg lights up the scoreboard. They put up 44 points to take down Tyrone. How's everybody feeling? And Jake McGinnis, you led the offensive attack. You've been under center for the past 3 years. How are you guys able to just get the offense rolling so quickly tonight?
Tonight we ran the ball really well. We normally don't run the ball too well, but tonight we did. Yep.
In last game, you scored 32 points. How are you able to carry the momentum into this game?
We ran the ball pretty good last week, too.
Run the ball. That's your bread and butter, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All righty, and then the running back, Xander Bailey, you had a big game. How are you able to run the ball so well in this game?
The line was blocking very physically. It was a good running game.
And then defensively, they only had 6 points for the majority of the game. How are you guys able to kind of make life miserable on them?
Just hit the quarterback early and played physically.
And how are you guys able to get to the quarterback so quickly? He was running for his life all game.
I guess our blitz schemes and being more aggressive.
All righty, Hollidaysburg.
That's a really aggressive turkey.
Altoona on the road at Carlisle tonight. Bumpy roads, take me home, Jordan. Herd up 7-0. The camera guy finally tracking down Jeremiah Hargrove. Kind of Leonard Fournette's his man into the ground. That hit is vicious. 14-0. Carlisle on top. Altoona, who gave CD all it could handle a week ago, trying to rally here in the second. Aiden Steinbugle hits Alexander Yost. He's going to be knocked down right around the goal line. Originally called out, then called in. So it's 14-7 the opening half. But Altoona could not hang with Carlisle tonight, falling 56-20.
Ridgeway Johnsonburg traveling to Brookville to take on the Raiders in a rematch. Last year's Class 2A semifinal game, and the Elkers out for revenge. First offensive snap of the game, Dominic Allegretto, the running back, is playing quarterback in this one. Takes it 65 yards down the sideline and puts the Elkers up early. Now from there, the Elkers, they relied on their defense tonight, forcing a big fumble here. Mikey Stice jumps on it. Jump on it. Brookville will have some chances, however, after a high snap on a Ridgeway punt. The Raiders take over with great field position. But on fourth down, Charlie Krug, he's going to try to throw it up here, intended for Cooper Schall. Falls incomplete, and the Elkers squeak by in this one, winning it 14-13.
Now this next matchup comes from the crowded top of the West Pack.
Yeah, Winber looks to clinch the conference with a win, but to do that, you go up against a tough group of Mustangs from Portage. So to Portage we go. First quarter, John Schuster gets the Ramblers on the board first in an early 7-0 lead. Later in the quarter, promise this play is different. Schuster in for the score. Winber up 14-0 now. Second quarter, it's going to be Nick Dom. He's going to take it on the sweep. Makes a cut right there and avoids several Mustangs as he makes his way in for the score. Winber goes up 20-0. They move on and lock up the West Pack and remain undefeated. Final score, 62-7.
Bellefonte at Clearfield. Oliver Billett had a very fast start. This connection with Carson Klein going 70 yards for the score. He and Klein connected on the ensuing drive for 50, so it's Clearfield up 14 when Bellefonte gets on the board. Tristan Heckman scores. Raiders down 14-7, but the bad man was slinging it. Timing is everything. Billett, 51-yard touchdown to Klein. Billett threw 4 touchdowns. He had 3 50-plus yard touchdowns in the opening quarter alone. It was 21-7 there as Clearfield wins 47-14.
Playoffs are right around the corner. This is where we start, right? This is where we get it rolling. So don't wait to play. You get one chance to start this game. One chance, and it's right now.
Oh,
you're not run through a wall.
I was going to say that you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, got it.
Well, that was a fiery Justin Wheeler tonight as Bishop Guilfoyle got set to host Bishop McCourt, a holy war of sorts there at Mansion Park.
Now, the last time the Crushers have beaten BG was in 2012.
I'll let you in a secret,
Graduated
Jordan.
high school.
I'll let you in a secret. That streak continued tonight. Okay? Marauders opened this game with a nearly 8-minute drive. Cooper Rother there picking up the first down. Sincere Fleming's great tackle. One of the few McCourt highlights. A few plays later, Rother plunges in for 6. So 7-0, Guilfoyle with the early lead. And the students love it. Then in the second,
Blazers?
Carson, it was homecoming.
Got it.
Carson Kiesewetter I think I said that right.
Yep.
Extends the lead to 14 before the rain slowed down the play. 14-0 at the break on homecoming. Marauders roll in the second half, winning 42-0.
All right, let's take a look from some other scores from across the region. Southern Huntington beating Berlin tonight 35-16. Claysburg shutting out Mountain Union 20-0. Glendale shutting out West Branch 21-0. Bedford shutting out Johnstown 61-0. Some more scores on the board. St. Mary's gets the win over Kane 43-19. Central Cambria squeaks out a win against Somerset 26-21. The Highlanders, the kings of the Heritage Conference, they win at 48-14 over Purchase Line. And Penns Valley beating Phillipsburg Osceola tonight 40-14.
Well, let's go to our hit of the week, and it goes to Ethan Morris. No relation to Zach Morris. He's going to get the big hit here.
Boom.
Even better.
Ready?
Helps
there.
The guy. Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, he helps the
him
guy
right up.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Yeah, you got to get credit for that. It's good.
Our standout of the week is sponsored by Sisney and O'Donnell.
The student right here is doing 35 push-ups for the Punksy score. That's dedication. But
And on top of people. That's even harder.
that is a lot. I didn't even realize that. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's
a little too
tough.
chilly to not wear a shirt.
Why
though.
isn't he playing football?
Exactly, right? You should be out there.
Probably a wrestler.
Probably.
Our play of the week sponsored by Belding and Mole. Lambert Palmer for Juniata Valley hitting a diving Jacob Hot Rodkey.
That's what you were doing?
Yeah, set up their second score. We'll get the carburetor checked after this one. And our player of the week brought to us by Walker & Walker Equipment.
All right, our player of the week, that's Damon Crowley tonight. Man, he had a great game for Forest Hills. Had 263 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns in the Ranger win. Also, fun fact, he had the only completion passing for 46 yards. He was 1 for 2 tonight passing.
Okay.
Well, folks, that'll do it for week 9 the season. Almost
know.
coming to the end. The playoffs starting to shape up, seeing who's doing what. Check out Twitter, by the way. Oliver Billett got a I'm a
Yes.
bad man
Yes,
shirt.
that was funny.
I love the love from Clearfield on that. That's great.
You got all the love tonight, man.
I know, just a little love.
Just a little love.
That's nice. I like when someone addresses the camera. Gabe Brower from Juniata Valley, he graduated last year. He did that.
There is nothing better than a celebration after a play that
And they
comes
look
right into the
just
camera.
look right at us.
Yeah,
It's great.
there's nothing better than that.
Any final words for the people? I say that to Anderly, so I'm going to give you the floor as well.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Sportsbeat has been brought to you by 5 Star Mitsubishi. Thanks for watching. Join us again next Friday at 11:10.